On the final day of this G7 summit, the Italian Prime Minister Giorgia Meloni had a bilateral meeting with her Canadian counterpart Justin Trudeau, with his country taking over the presidency of the G7 in 2025. Now, there will be other lower-level ministerial meetings over the course of the rest of the year, but really the acid test for any G7 presidency is that leaders' summit that we've just had here in southern Italy. At a press conference, the Italian Prime Minister Giorgia Meloni said that the technical details still need to be finalised for a $50 billion loan that's being issued to Ukraine using the profits from frozen Russian assets in the West. The aim of the G7 is to get that money to the Ukrainians by the end of this year. We also saw Giorgia Meloni saying that the G7 is not about the West against the rest of the world. And of course, on day two, we did see some influential guests from outside of the G7, including the Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi. Now, at the end of the second day of the summit, we got the joint statement from the G7 leaders, as we saw leaders, including the US President Joe Biden, departing for home. In that statement, we saw the G7 criticising China for what they described as comprehensive non-market policies that they say lead to market distortions and harmful overcapacity. Beijing has previously said that the G7 is exaggerating these claims around what it describes as industrial overcapacity. We also saw a new coalition being launched by the G7 to crack down on illegal smuggling groups that take migrants across different bodies of water around the world. And the group has also reiterated its stance that it supports the US-led proposal for a ceasefire in Gaza. Giles Gibson for CGTN, Bari in southern Italy.